Tonight we're preparing for the first real taste of summer heat this year. The heat index, as you heard, could reach 105 degrees in some spots tomorrow. 4029's Emma Claybrook joins us now live in Bentonville with more on how people plan to stay cool. Emma?
Craig, the pool is an obvious place to cool down in the summer. We are just starting the hot season, and already in Bentonville, it's 88 degrees. In Fort Smith, it's 93, but it feels like 99. Today, we talked with experts about weather safety in and out of the pool. You've probably heard it a million times. Sunscreen, water, shade, all ways to keep yourself safe in the summer. But you can get the best advice from the people who keep you safe at the pool, lifeguards.
By the time they come down, they have to have finished at least 16 ounces of water, or else they're swimming 100 meters and then finishing 16 ounces of water.
Pool manager Kelsey McIntyre calls that one the hydrate or dihydrate. And did you know adult swim time, where all the kids have to get out of the pool, isn't actually for adults?
If you let a child, they will swim for 5 hours on end. Adult swim is a time to get the children out of the water. We like to, remind them to reapply some sunscreen. Now's a great time to get a drink, stay in the shade.
The weather isn't the only thing you should pay attention to. Make sure you check the UV forecast too.
The difference between a 3 on the scale and a 9, like today, could be the difference between a slight irritation from the sun and a 2nd degree sunburn.
In Fort Smith, some families are still without power from the flooding, and if you're working on cleanup, Assistant Chief Boyd Waters says,
if you're using a generator or anything like that, make sure that it's a well-ventilated area, because that generator, it's putting off fumes and that carbon monoxide will get you.
Kids love to run through the sprinkler in the summer to stay cool, but if your hose gets direct sunlight, the water in it could be scalding hot.
If you go out to playing with your kids or with your dog, whatever, cat, whatever you want to spray, it doesn't matter. Make sure you run some water first before you start spraying it on them.
Assistant Chief Waters says if you do have to do work outside, try to do it in the morning before the heat of the day or in the evening once it starts to cool back down. Reporting live in Bentonville, Emma Claybrook, 4029 News.